Kitab at Tawheed Chapter 60. The one who denies the Qadr, divine decree. Muslim reported that Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, said, by him, Allah, in whose hand is the soul of Ibn Umar, if anyone possessed gold amount to Uhud mountain and spent it all in the cause of Allah, Allah would not accept it unless he believes in Qadr, divine decree. Then he cited as evidence the words of the Prophet, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. Iman, belief, is to believe in 1. Allah, 2. His angels, 3. His revealed books, 4. His messengers, 5. The day of resurrection and al-Qadr, divine preordainments, the good and the bad of it. It is reported by Ubadah bin as-Samit, may Allah be pleased with him. He said to his son, O son, you'll never get the taste of Iman until and unless you realize that what has afflicted you is not to miss you and what has missed you is not to afflict you. I heard Allah's Messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, saying, the first thing Allah created was the pen. He ordered it to write. It said, my Lord, what shall I write? He said, write down the destinies of all things until the establishment of the hour. O my son, I hear Allah's Messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, saying, who dies believing something other than this, does not belong to me. In a slightly different version by Ahmad. The first thing Allah created was the pen. He said to it, write, and in that very hour all what was to occur, was written, until the day of resurrection. In another narration by Ibn Wahbi, Allah's Messenger, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, whoever does not believe in Qadr, divine preordainment, whether good or bad, will be burned by Allah in the hellfire. It is reported in Musnad Ahmad and Sunan Abi Dawud on the authority of Ibn ad-Daylami that he said, I went to Ubay bin Ka'b, may Allah be pleased with him, and I said to him, there is something within me, doubt, regarding al-Qadr. Please narrate to me something that perhaps by it Allah would take it, doubt, from my heart. He said, even if you spend gold equal to the weight of Uhud mountain, Allah will not accept it until you believe in Qadr. And know that what has afflicted you is not to miss you and what has missed you is not to afflict you, and if you die believing something other than this, then you are one of the people of hellfire. I then went to Abdullah bin Masud, and Hudhayfa bin al-Yaman and Zayd bin Thabit, may Allah be pleased with him, and they all reported something similar from the Prophet, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, to me. The above quoted hadith is Sahih. Al-Hakim reported it in his collection Sahih. Important issues of the chapter. 1. Explanation of the obligation to believe in al-Qadr. 2. Explanation of how to believe regarding it. 3. Uselessness of the deeds of one who does not believe in it. 4. No one can get the sweetness of Iman unless he believes in Qadr, divine preordainment. 5. A mention of what Allah created first. 6. That the pen wrote down all the events to take place till the last day. 7. The Prophet's disapproval of whoever does not have belief in Qadr. 8. The habit of the pious predecessors to refer the matter to scholars to clear any doubts. 9. The scholars of Islam answered with what cleared all doubts regarding Qadr by only giving reference to the statements of Prophet, may the peace and blessing of Allah be upon him.